Another set of balloons is going to pop and your other arm's going to fall right now. Right now that other arm falls. Fantastic. Now, for the remainder of the evening tonight, anytime you hear me, just me, say the word sleep, you drift, you dream, you fall, you melt, you collapse. You don't fall out of your chair, you stay in your chair. But anytime I say the word sleep, push, pull, or tug you in any way, or just simply go, you drop. 10 times deeper, more relaxed than you are right now. In fact, let's practice. On 3, everybody, I want you to be seated, up straight, eyes open. Put your hands out in front of you, make 2 fists, squeeze them together as tight as you can. On 3, 1, 2, 3. Put those hands straight out in front of you, hands straight out in front of you. Open your eyes and focus on your fists. Make 2 fists as tight as you can, really tight as you can. White knuckle those fists, tighter, 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 tighter. Tighter, tighter. It's like somebody's coming by and putting glue on your fists as they get tighter and tighter. And try to open them, but you can't. They're stuck. Fantastic. Sleep. Melt. Drift. Hold him in the chair. There we go. How are you doing? Put your arms straight up in the air for me. Sleep. Nope, not down there. Hold her right there. There, you got her. No, she's not gonna stay. She is not gonna stay. She's too far gone. Melt. Just drift. Sleep. Perfect. Perfect. Outstanding. Perfect. Give them a round of applause, everybody. Only the person I'm touching right now, eyes open. Fantastic. Come here, I want you to sit right here for me. Have a seat right here. Wonderful. So, are you hypnotized right now? Do you think you're hypnotized? Probably. Sleep. Everybody on stage, including my 2 carpets. My 2 carpets. You guys are my carpets right here. Everybody on stage, including my 2 carpets. In just a moment, not yet, but in just a moment, I'm going to count to the number 3. Now, when I get to the number 3, you're going to notice, you're going to realize the person who is sitting next to you smells like the best thing you've ever smelled in your entire life. In fact, the more you get your nose in it, the better it smells. And it seems to be coming from their shoulder. You can't help but just reach out and grab that person because they smell so fantastic. It's the best thing you've ever smelled in your entire life. On 3, 1, 2, 3. Notice how fantastic that person smells. Oh my gosh, they smell so good. And you can't get enough. And you reach out and grab them. Really get your nose in there and smell them. It smells so wonderful. It's the best thing you've ever smelled in your entire life. And if there's somebody on the other side, they smell even better. If there's somebody on the other side, they smell even better. Reach out there and grab that other person because they smell fantastic and wonderful. And now, it's no longer the best thing you've ever smelled in your entire life. It's the worst thing you've ever smelled in your entire life. It's the worst. It's the worst. It's the worst thing you've ever smelled. And you can't move your chair. You're stuck to your chair. You can't move. But every time I snap my fingers, it gets worse and worse. And if you're on the floor, you're stuck. You can't move, and it gets worse and worse and worse. Smells like you haven't showered in a month, as it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse and worse. And only the person I'm touching right now. Everybody else on stage, sleep, 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 drift, dream, collapse, relax, melt, fall, just sleep. Give them a round of applause, everybody. Fabulous. Everybody on stage, everybody on stage. In just a moment, can we get 2 more chairs? I'm gonna pull them up into chairs if I can get 2 more, just 2 random chairs is good. Everybody on stage, in just a moment, I'm gonna count to the number 3. When I get to the number 3, you're gonna open your eyes, be seated up straight. You're all behind the wheel of your favorite sports car. Now, it doesn't matter what the car is, you now own it. Nothing is too exotic. It's yours. Consider it a graduation present. But before we get there, only the person I'm touching right now, eyes open. Fantastic. I want you to have a seat right here for me, bud. Right there on the end. Only the person I'm touching, eyes open. Fantastic. I want you to have a seat over here. Right here. Right there. Fabulous. Now, both of my people on the end, there's a light on a camera right there. A light on a camera right there. Focus on that light. Let me move your hair out of the way so you can really see it. Okay, you see that camera? Focus on that light. Focus on that light. Blink. Blink again. Blink again. Feel your body starting to get heavy as you drift, dream, collapse, sleep. Wonderful. You alright? You alright? Did you hurt yourself? You alright? What happened? Talk to me, what happened? What happened though? Before you go though, what happened? You alright? You have an injury? No, you're holding yourself, you good? I promise I left my teacup at home. There's no get out stuff here today, I promise.
Racist. Let him go.
Alright, I'll tell you what, we'll do a test. Alright? Sit back in your chair for me. Let me see your hand. Focus right up here. Sleep. Go. Alright, perfect. So I'm gonna let you have a seat right here. There you go, you can have a seat, but I just want to keep an eye on you, alright? Keep an eye on you, because you look like you're a little lost in the sauce. Alright. So on the count of 3, we're going to be seated behind the wheel of those sports cars on 3. 1, 2, 3. Everybody sit up straight, sit up straight, sit up straight. Grab the wheel of that car. Alright. And now, we got to adjust your seat, adjust the mirror, drop the top if we've got a convertible. Get the radio going. And we're going to take off, go for a little drive. Here we go. Turn to the left, then turn to the right, and then back to the left. And we're coming up on a speed bump. And now there's 2. And you're driving way too fast, and there's a really big one. All right, now we're coming up to a red light. And you look out to the passenger side and you see all your friends that didn't get sports cars. Give them a little wave. And now they're asking you if they can ride. They're asking you for a ride in your car. Tell them no. All right, the light turns green, we get out on the highway, guys. We notice something really strange, really weird. There's nobody around. You check in front, you check behind, nobody anywhere on the highway. You're in a sports car. Let's see what this thing can do. You floor it. You're going 80, 90, 100 miles an hour, flying down the highway, 110, 120, 130, wind whipping through your hair, feeling fantastic in every way. Feel the engine roar as you hit 150, and then you notice something. You gotta pull over, you shut the car off, and now when the officer comes up to you, he's gonna ask you why you were speeding, and you have to give him the most ridiculous excuse that you can think. The most ridiculous excuse that you can think of. The more ridiculous your excuse, the more believable it's gonna be, and he might just let you go. So, let's start over here. Can you tell me why you were speeding? You were doing your makeup while you were driving. All right. Well, probably shouldn't do that. How about you? Why were you speeding? Okay. And how about you? Huh? The chicken was burning the kitchen. All right. And how about you? You were curling your hair while you were driving. All right, how about you? Where are you gonna go get? Chicken. And how about you? Why were you speeding? You need to what? You need to buy your pig. All right, how about you? Why were you speeding? There's always one. Always one. And how about you, sir? Where were you speeding? Walk your hamster. And how about you, sir? You left the app on. What about you? Why were you speeding? You think you dropped a penny? And how about you? Why were you speeding? Your dog's hungry? And what about you? Why were you speeding? You don't think you are? You know, there's a great test for that. We'll come back to that in a second. Why were you speeding? You had to pee really bad. You know what the great test for that is? Check this. No. Check this out. Not that. Close your eyes. Feel them locked up. Try to get them open, but you can't. Perfect. So I am going to let you have a seat out there in the audience. Sometimes people psych themselves out, and that's okay. Yeah. Sometimes the laughing does pull you out of it. But do me a favor, though. I want you to... No, you don't. You're going to forget. Do you notice how heavy your feet feel? Like they weigh 1,000 pounds apiece? And if you tried to move them, you can't? Tell you what, here. What's your name? Eddie. It's nice to meet you, Eddie. So, you got a nice grip there, Eddie. You play ball? You play baseball? What position do you play? Sleep. Just sleep, drift, relax. You're not gonna go, are you, Eddie? You're gonna fight it. All right, you can sleep. You do. Go to the bathroom. All right. Only the person I'm touching right now, scoot one seat to your left and find that to be the most comfortable seat you've ever been in your entire life, and as soon as you sit down, you melt. So, I gotta keep that out of my pocket. That's not gonna work. So, you have to be very precise with what you say. Melt, and she just melts. Only the person I'm touching right now, eyes open. Hi, stand up for me. And have a seat right here. Perfect. You're stuck to the chair, you're glued, you're velcroed, you're duct taped, you're seat belted. Melt, sleep, drift, relax, collapse. There we go. Nope, don't fall out. Eyes open. Perfect. All right, you're glued. Your back is glued, your legs are glued, your butt's glued, you can't move out of your chair. Sleep. There we go, that's better. Everybody on stage. Sleep, drift, collapse, just melt. Perfect. Only the person that I'm touching right now, you have absolutely no idea what your name is. You completely forgot. You have no idea what your name is. The only way that you can remember your name is to sing happy birthday to yourself as loud as you can. Now, when it comes to the part for you to say your name, you'll say your name and remember it. But as soon as you're done singing, you have absolutely no idea what your name is. Only the person that I'm touching right now. In just a moment, I'm going to count to the number 3. When I get to the number 3, you're going to notice that somebody in the audience has stolen your belly button. Your belly button is completely gone. You have the weirdest use for your belly button. You'll tell me what it is, but somebody in the audience has stolen your belly button. You're still stuck to your chair. You can't get out of your chair. Only the person that I'm touching right now. You are now the laughter police. You're the laughter police. This is not a funny show. It's a serious seminar, and people should not be laughing. It's very rude and disrespectful. If you catch anybody laughing, you're going to tell them to be quiet and pay attention. Stop laughing. Now, you're stuck to your chair, but you have authority to kick people out if you have to. Only the person that I'm touching right now. Your name is now Princess. If I ever get your name wrong, you think I'm making fun of you. You're very proud of your name, Princess. Now, you're not going to get violent, you're not going to get mean, but you want me to know that you don't take very kindly to your name being made fun of, and every time I get it wrong, that's what you think that I'm doing. Only the person that I'm touching right now. Every time you speak, your tongue falls out of your mouth and you babble incoherently. You think that you sound perfectly fine, and you don't understand why everybody keeps laughing, but every time you try and say anything, it's like you have a mouthful of marbles. can we get a glass? Just a glass of water? Glass of water, perfect. Only the person that I'm touching right now. In just a moment, I'm gonna hand you a glass of water. You have no idea where your mouth is. Your mouth is completely gone. You don't know where your mouth is. And if you try to drink, you can't because you don't know where your mouth is. It's physically impossible for you to drink. Everybody on stage, eyes open on 3. 1, 2, 3. Give them a round of applause, everybody. Fantastic. So, you look a little thirsty. I'm gonna hand that to you. You can work that out. Eyes open, feeling great. Perfect. I got one more. I need to do one more. Eyes open, feeling great. Perfect. Outstanding. Well, pass that down to your friend here and see if they can. So I didn't get to introduce myself earlier. What's your name? It's right there, but you just can't remember it, can you? No? I bet you if you sing happy birthday to yourself, you could figure it out, though. You want to give that a try? Just gotta sing it loud for everybody to hear. Nobody can hear that? Perfect, so what's your name? Outstanding. So you can pass it over here to your friend and see if she can figure out what's going on. I don't know. You doing okay? What's the matter? Nothing? Okay. And what's your name, bud? Princess. It's nice to meet you, Princess. I'm really bad with names, so I hope you forgive me if I ever get your name wrong. And how are you doing, buddy? Doing pretty good? Tell me a little bit about yourself. You tired? And how about you? Tell me a little bit about yourself. Yeah? A little bit more. What's your name? Where do you go to school? Perfect. And are you doing okay over here? Anything wrong? You got everything that you came here with? Someone stole your belly button. Well, who looks suspicious out there? Somebody out there looks suspicious. I'll tell you what. You can stand up, and if you can go find them, point out whoever looks suspicious out there. Tell you what. You know, maybe it's on the side of your face. Try that. Pour it on yourself. No, don't pour it on yourself. No, not there. All right, let's see. We can pass it over here to your friend. Maybe it's on the side of your face. Don't spill any of it though. Just see if that works. So Cinderella, how are you doing tonight? You doing okay? What? I apologize. I didn't mean to get your name wrong. Yeah, Princess. I didn't mean. I'll try a lot better to get that. So who out there looks suspicious? Well, go out there and you can interrogate him. Feel free. So. Here, see if your friend over here can figure it out. See if she can figure out what's going on. Does he have it? He doesn't have it? Well, you dropped it. You dropped it when you were over here. It's right here. Hold on, stay right there. You know how I know this is your belly button and not somebody else's? Because you're ticklish. Alright, I'm going to throw it and we're going to get reattached. You guys stand like this. It's going to go right through your shirt, but I got to throw it hard. Okay, you ready? Can you check and see if you got it? Perfect. Alright, have a seat. Give her a round of applause. Maybe it's up here. Up here. Don't pour it out, just try. And then pass it to your friend if you can't figure it out. So, are you going to go to college? Yeah? How about you? You're going to go to college? Yeah? What college are you going to go to? Yeah? Oh, okay. Perfect. Fantastic. Snow White, where are you going to go to college? That's what I said, though, right? I apologize. You forgive me? Give me one more chance? I'll try really hard not to forget that again. Are you doing okay over here? Yeah, you doing good? How about you? You doing okay? Fantastic. You doing all right? What's your name again? gotta sing for it though. You gotta sing for it. Here, try see if your friend can figure it out. Right over here. You gotta sing really loud though.
Look at these two.
Wonderful. And what's your name? Awesome. How about this? See if your friend over here can figure it out. Right here. Right there. All right. Let me have this for you here. I'm going to set this down. Everybody sit up straight in your chair. Sit up straight, sit up straight, sit up straight. Wonderful. Take a nice deep breath in. Sleep, drift, dream, collapse, relax, fall, melt, just drift. No, it's not going to work. We're just going to have to... You're stuck, you're glued, you can't move. You're actually frozen in place and you can't move. There we go. Drift. Fantastic. Everybody on stage in just a moment, not yet, but in just a moment. You're all going to be seated upright, eyes still closed. You've all become goldfish, swimming around in a goldfish bowl. Now you're going to use your fishy fins and your fishy gills and your fishy mouths to start swimming around. Your chair is your bowl, you can't get out of your chair, but just start swimming around that goldfish bowl. 1, 2, 3, start swimming around. Everybody swimming, swimming, swimming. Using your fishy fins and your fishy gills and your fishy mouths. Swimming around and checking everything out. Happy goldfish. Being fantastic. Check under the rocks in your castle. But hang on, wait, you heard something. Hang on, you heard something. Somebody dropped a bigger goldfish in the bowl. And he's a mean goldfish. You gotta swim, you gotta swim faster, swim faster, swim faster and faster. Hurry, you gotta swim faster, 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 faster. He's right behind you, faster, faster. Freeze, 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 freeze. Don't move, don't move. He's right in front of you. You gotta puff up big and scary. Get big and scary, and show him your big scary goldfish teeth. You're such a scary goldfish. Everybody on stage, just sleep, drift, dream, relax, collapse, melt, fall. You're glued to your chair, you're stuck, you're frozen. You're a sculpture, you can't move. There we go. Because if I don't, she'll fall out onto the floor. Fantastic. Everybody on stage in just a moment. I'm going to count to number 3. When I get to the number 3, you're all going to open your eyes. You've all become secret agents. You're secret agents, and there's a shoe phone that's ringing out in the audience. Now you move in super secret agent slow motion style. You're always safe and careful.